This is Sparta!
Hello everybody and welcome back to World of Tanks. My name is Spartan Elite 43 and tonight we're going to be taking our honest first look at the new Atomic Centurion. So let's just get down to the brass tacks. This is a good tank. Straight up. Centurions are pretty good. It enjoys a 100 horsepower advantage over the Huntsman Centurion, if you remember the Huntsman back in the day. And it's got the better gun. So the Huntsman Centurion had the, I think 17 pounder, or no, I guess the Huntsman had a 20 pounder as well, but it was a different gun, I think. But either way, so let's look at the stats. So the stats of the Scorched Atomic Centurion is 750 horsepower, does 50 kilometers an hour, it traverses at 36 degrees per second, and has a turret traverse of 34 degrees per second. It's got very little hull armor to speak of for this tier. 76, 51, 38 are your front, sides, and rear. But the turret armor. The turret is literally the tier 9 turret. You remember the Centurion 7.1? Yes, this is the Centurion 7.1 turret. So, it's got the same 20 pounder as the tier 9 as well. But it has a slightly less rate of fire, slightly longer aim time, all that stuff to try to balance it for its tier. But it still has 72 rounds of ammo. It is going to average 230 damage a shot. It does 226 millimeters of penetration with the standard round, which is pretty good. 258 with the premium round, which is pretty good. Aim time, 2.3 seconds. Feels a little bit long for the gun, but it's still a very good gun. Dispersion at 100 meters is 0.35, so not bad. Not great, but not bad. It's right in the wheelhouse. And the view range is 390 meters, which seems right there pretty good, actually, for a tier 8. If I could be wrong, but it feels better than most tier 8s. Plays up to tier 10, so no premium matchmaking, and enjoys a 65% silver bonus and 15% XP bonus. So, with that being said, let's look at the gameplay. So, as you can see, we've taken a position on the sides of the hill here, and we're just trying to not give them anything but our turret to shoot at. And you can see I've loaded APCR, we're pinning this T-28 over and over and over again. He's got no choice but to die. He has to submit to our will. That's just the way it is. Now, I could have pulled up and helped this other Centurion out, but honestly, dude's doing okay. There's no reason for me to throw myself into that fight. Now, I should have probably broken the building, but I had APCR already loaded because I thought I could get some shots into this IS-3. Sure enough, he pulls out. I put a shot through him, track him. He's sitting there, and now he's down. So we are helping the guy, even if we are at a distance. So that first shot was horrendous. I don't even want to like talk about it. That was bad. But yeah. So then he keeps getting in a fight with these guys behind everything, so we can't actually help him. That's the problem, but with two light tanks against him, he's having a little bit of trouble, and wait for it, can we hit him? If he peeks up, you can see me and the other tank back here are both trying to break that building. And I'm just waiting for the sliver of a tank in case he comes out. So then I try to break the building again. He realizes he's being flanked by a light tank, and he pulls up, and I take him down. Now, the teams are relatively even matched. We got a 2-tank advantage, and I'm looking back towards the right. But these tanks, these Centurions, these, you know, the Cromwell, the reason it was so good for its tier is because of its mobility. You can just circle people, like, if you ever catch them by themselves. Now, once you get to a certain spot in the line, the Centurions don't enjoy that same mobility. They're not bad. They're not slow by any stretch. But what makes these tanks just absolutely nasty to deal with is the fact that that turret is so well armored. So we're trying to hit this Emil. We went for his back plate, and I accidentally back up too far. But I know that if I can get over towards the right, as long as this freaking rock quits letting my track slip, there we go, I can get back up here and get gun back on people. Now we've got this Emil, we've got the side of his turret, so we're going to go ahead and put one on him. And as soon as we reload, which is the other side of the British tanks, is the rapid fire guns. They're not the highest damaging guns, but over time they will wear you out. We again back up a little too much there, and now these guys have kind of got away from us. Put a shell out on the fatherland, don't pin it. But you can't win them all. Our guys are moving in. They're forcing everybody back around the corner, and that leaves the one tank destroyer off to my left, which just happens to be a Scorpion G. So I'm going to go ahead and come down the hill, and you can see this is why I came to this spot and not the spot that I was originally shooting from, because that spot you can get down without killing yourself. The other spot you just end up on your head. So definitely not preferable. But this Scorpion knows he's in trouble. He's got to take on, what, 6 of us at some point if he wants to win this match. He's gonna have to kill 6 of us. Now he's got a 128 mil gun. He's gonna hurt, but I've got 1100 hit points, which means I can take at least 2 hits from him. Unless he rolls high on both of them, which would be 600 plus, he's not going to kill me. So I know I can take 2 hits. I know he's probably coming out here for me because he started to move, and I auto-lock and do nothing but his track. He, of course, auto-locks and hits me, and because it's a Centurion. So then I roll in and ram him, and then I back off, put another shell in him, and put him down. And he, of course, didn't kill me. So we end up with 13 hits, 4 kills. Not bad. We could have done better, probably, but not bad. What do we end up with? 80,000 silver earned, 4 kills, 2,700 damage, and we blocked 675. Didn't quite get a Mastery Ace, but we got a Mastery Class 1. So, if you like what I'm doing, punch the like button, leave a comment below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as always, I will see you in the next video.